Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, where we dive deep into the world of cars, tuning, and automotive technology. Today, we're taking a closer, detailed look at one of the most talked about compact sedans of the year, the 2025 Honda Civic RS. This isn't just an update, it's a well-balanced evolution, merging sportiness, style, and everyday functionality. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's roll into everything you need to know about this upgraded version of Honda's iconic compact. As we approach the 2025 Honda Civic RS from the front, one thing immediately stands out. Honda's designers have managed to make an already sleek front fascia look even sharper. The front grille has been resculpted with a honeycomb pattern, finished in glossy black, giving it a much more aggressive and modern look. The headlights are now slimmer, more angular, and fully LED with integrated daytime running lights that stretch just enough to give it that premium appeal. Below the grille, the redesigned front bumper features sportier air intakes with subtle chrome accents and a lower lip that hints at performance without being over the top. It's subtle, but confident, something Honda seems to have perfected with this RS trim. The front emblem now houses a radar system for Honda sensing tech, seamlessly embedded without disrupting the aesthetics. Moving around to the side, the silhouette remains familiar, but here, it's all about refinement. The 2025 Civic RS features a set of 18-inch matte black alloy wheels that are exclusive to this variant. They not only look aggressive but also contrast beautifully with brighter exterior paint options like platinum white pearl or sonic gray. The RS gets blacked-out mirror caps and window trim, giving the side profile a more stealthy, sport-tuned character. A gently sloping roofline carries over from the previous generation but now connects more fluidly to the trunk line, enhancing aerodynamic efficiency. Door creases have been slightly reshaped to better catch the light and add a sense of motion, even at a standstill. The overall side stance is low and wide, emphasizing the Civic RS's athletic posture without going too far into boy racer territory. Around the back, the 2025 Civic RS continues its design refinement with a redesigned rear bumper and a sleek gloss black rear spoiler mounted on the trunk. The taillights are sharper with an LED light bar effect that stretches horizontally to accentuate width. Just like the front, the rear diffuser area gets some sporty treatment with contrasting black elements. Dual chrome exhaust tips peek out from beneath, more prominent now than in previous models, suggesting a bit more performance pedigree. The RS badging is subtly positioned but instantly recognizable to Honda fans. Even the third brake light integrated into the rear glass gets a new angular design. There's no mistaking this for your standard Civic. It's clear Honda intended this model to stand out with a more mature yet assertive rear design. Stepping inside the Civic RS, you're met with an interior that prioritizes both driver engagement and modern convenience. The dashboard is dominated by a 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system that now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. The interface is smoother and more responsive, and Honda has finally improved voice control, making it less clunky and more usable. The digital instrument cluster is sharp, customizable, and well organized. A full 10.2-inch display with clear tachometer and speed readings along with driver assistance data. One of the interior highlights is the honeycomb mesh design running across the dashboard, which elegantly hides the air vents and creates a visually clean layout. It's subtle but adds a premium flair. The seats in the RS are bolstered more heavily than the standard Civic, providing extra support during spirited driving. They come wrapped in a combination of suede-like material and leatherette, with contrast red stitching that runs across the seats, steering wheel, and gear selector. Speaking of the steering wheel, it's wrapped in perforated leather, slightly flat-bottomed, and feels excellent in hand. Paddle shifters are mounted behind it, adding a layer of driving control. Honda hasn't gone overboard with buttons either. Climate controls remain tactile and intuitive with knurled knobs that click satisfyingly. There's also a wireless charging pad up front, USB-C ports for faster charging, and a newly designed center console that offers better storage than before. Rear seat space remains one of the Civic's strongest suits. There's ample legroom and headroom, even for adults over 6 feet tall. The rear bench also benefits from the same material upgrades, and while there are no heated seats in the back, the presence of rear air vents and charging ports is a welcome feature. Road noise is better insulated compared to older Civics, thanks in part to thicker glass and added sound deadening materials throughout the cabin. Trunk space is generous for the class, and the seats fold down 60/40, giving you the flexibility to haul longer items when needed. Under the hood, The 2025 Honda Civic RS retains the 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, but it's been subtly refined. It now produces around 182 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque, a slight bump over last year thanks to improved tuning and a revised exhaust system. Power delivery feels smoother, and low-end torque has been improved, making city driving and overtaking feel more responsive. The RS comes exclusively with a CVT, and while some purists may long for a manual option, this transmission does a commendable job simulating gear shifts and keeps revs within the sweet spot during spirited drives. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour lands in the mid-7-second range, which isn't blisteringly fast, but it's more than adequate for daily use and the occasional fun backroad adventure. What really sets the Civic RS apart is the chassis tuning. The suspension setup has been stiffened just enough to reduce body roll without compromising comfort. It's not as aggressive as a Civic Type R, but for a sporty daily driver, the RS strikes a near-perfect balance. The steering is precise, well-weighted, and provides good feedback through corners. Whether you're navigating tight urban streets or stretching its legs on winding roads, the Civic RS feels composed and confidence-inspiring. Brakes are also upgraded slightly, giving stronger bite and shorter stopping distances than base trims. Honda's suite of safety features, Honda Sensing, is now standard across the range. That means adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision mitigation braking, and traffic sign recognition are all on board. The 2025 Civic RS also benefits from new camera and radar systems that make these features work more smoothly and reliably. In daily driving scenarios, this car feels incredibly intuitive and smart, warning you when needed but staying out of the way when not. When it comes to pricing, the 2000